So you're going to sweat, and then the next morning when you wake up, you're going to feel it, and you're going to know that you were in here. Hi, my name is Kyle Bailey. I am the owner of the Iron Rack Gym. I would describe this gym as a home for everybody. Whether you're an experienced lifter or you're just getting into your fitness journey, we are here to help everybody, whatever walk of their journey they're in, achieve their goals. There's no gym intimidation at the Iron Rack. We've all been in different stages of our fitness journeys, so no matter what you're in, you should always feel comfortable coming in and knowing that we are one big community that's here to help each other.
Hi, my name is Megan Bailey. I'm also an owner at the Iron Rack. Although my role is a little bit more silent than Kyle's, I have really a big support system for Kyle that I feel like is my biggest role here. I also help train, but I'm a nurse full-time. So I work at the hospital still, about 40 plus hours a week, as well as finishing up my clinical hours to become a nurse practitioner, where one day we hope to incorporate this into our mega gym or whatever, kind of a wellness fitness for all, through health and wellness. Yeah. I do coach as well, not as many clients, but I've worked with a multitude of different types of clients, and yes, I am a competitor. It's been about 12 or 13 weeks since my last show. I tend to compete maybe every other year roughly. Very much of a hobby, more so than anything else, but it does help guide my own journey, as well as helping provide support to those clients that want to compete as well.
I used to work construction, and it required me to travel a lot and be away from my family. And Megan and I have always been into fitness, but more what I would say at a lower level. We'd go to the gym and we would do cardio and weights 3 or 4 days a week. We'd piddle around for about 45 minutes or an hour, do our thing, and then get out of here. When I started working construction and was on the road, I realized real fast that I needed a hobby because I missed my family. So that was what pushed me to really start getting into bodybuilding, because I'd be on the road for about 6 weeks at a time before I got to come home. And I wanted Megan to be excited about the person that was going to be coming home. So the more that I fell in love with bodybuilding and taking care of myself, that was when I started to realize around 2016 or so that if I was going to start my own business one day, I wanted to open a gym. I was very successful in construction, and Megan would always ask me, if we started a business, what would it be? And the immediate response was always, let's open a gym. So about 2018, we started taking the steps, like becoming an official company on paper, trademarking our name, creating our brand. And in 2023 of January, we decided to pull the trigger, and here we are today, going on almost 3-4 years of business. Oh my goodness gracious, man, that's a great question. Yeah. The Iron Rack has evolved so much. When we took the business over from the previous owner, just from a member standpoint, I think that there might have been maybe 50 to 80 members max. Whenever we took over, that membership base fell just a little bit, and I think that some of them had already fallen off. We were just able to clean up the books and find out that there really wasn't as much on as what we were led to believe that there was. So as far as an overall membership base, we've grown from that 50 to about 230 members currently. I think the atmosphere has evolved as well. It was a completely different atmosphere, almost non-existent, if you will, whenever we took over the gym. And I feel like this is a place that people come in, they feel the camaraderie, they like to have conversations with people, everybody's comfortable with each other. And it just creates a really family-friendly environment where working professionals have the space to come in and they can get the work done and then get out and get on with their day, instead of being at like a big box gym where people are Instagramming, or it's asses to elbows, crowded during rush hours, and people don't like that. Or at least the members here don't like that, and that's what draws the members that we have into the facility. Right. So we have evolved in size, and the total atmosphere has changed compared to what it used to be. So the mission is to help everybody be their best. But the philosophy is to create a space that is like family. And I know I've said that word probably 2 or 3 times now, but that's what it's about. Whenever we first started the gym, we did not know really as far as what kind of gym were we going to be. Did we want to be a bodybuilding gym? Did we want to be this? Did we want to be that? Really didn't even want to put a label on it, man. I just wanted to, again, going back to when I worked construction, at one point I probably had 10 different gym memberships across the United States because I traveled so much. So I've seen everything from the big box gyms to the mom and pop boutique gyms, and knew what was good, what was bad, what I liked, what I didn't like. So the ultimate goal when we started this gym was to make sure that we had a quality atmosphere, great equipment that everybody loves, and to keep the gym clean. And I think that putting those 3 items together help create the atmosphere that we have, which again is just a place where everybody just is like, man, this is awesome. I can come in, do the work, get out of here, get on with my day, and have some laughs with some of the other members while I'm in here. It seems like everybody that's in here, unless you're brand new walking through the door, if you've been in here for a month, you probably have had conversations with several of the members and know each other by name, and everybody just says hi to each other and then keeps going on with their work. So the mission was to create a place that everybody was like, man, this place is awesome, and they wanted to come in and actually be a part of something.
So when Kyle first said, he came to me and he said, I'm gonna try to compete. Didn't have a clue what that meant. It was a very foreign world to me, because like many people, I had this mental concept that these are just a bunch of meatheads out there, like just flexing their muscles, this is just not like interesting to me. And, but I wanted to be supportive. So, and his physique was changing, his health was changing. That was the biggest thing. So like I saw the change like from inside as well as externally, of course, but it was inspiring. So I started, losing weight just like to be healthier, right? I just had our children, I'd put on that mom weight, the typical thing, and so I wanted to also support Kyle, and so he kind of led me to our first show, or his first show, and I walked in there and it was like the greatest experience, from the smell of the spray tan to, and every bodybuilder knows that smell, it's there. So the spray tan and the lights and the people, some of the nicest people ever. They don't look like it. They look intimidating and you can't go up and talk to them, and but it was just such a warm environment, and these people are really inspiring, not just what their physical body can do, but the capability that it requires in their mind, their dedication, their drive, and all of them have a different reason as to why they do it. And so that was inspiring to me, is because they all had their own why, their own reason, and so it was really cool. So that's kind of what got me into it, because Kyle was like trying to better himself, and it made me want to also improve my own self. So I am an NPC, so entry level, for those that may not know what the difference those acronyms we're throwing around, but I'm a bikini athlete. So Bikini is very controversial. It's very subjective division. It's definitely not for the lighthearted. But it's not a super muscular. It's not meant to be super muscular, right? From a perspective of looking at all the divisions, right? So it's supposed to be kind of that lower muscle, but pretty muscle, very, aesthetically pleasing throughout top to bottom. There's not one muscle group that's larger than the other. You are just a very put together, rounded individual, and that body type drew to me. But it's also it's hard. It's a very hard division to fit into for anybody, regardless if you have a genetic, component that helps you or not. It's still difficult from a mindset perspective, but I'm drawn to it because it's just overall a beautiful division. These women at the highest levels are some of the most beautiful and talented women. And so it's great to have that to work towards. I'm still just at the beginning stages of my career. I've been competing since December 2020. I think I've done, 5 shows maybe?
Sounds right.
Yeah. So not too many shows. It's hard. I am definitely working against my genetics for sure. My family history is not necessarily built for the type of physique I'm trying to build to. But that's my goal. My aspiration is to be that look, I guess, is what I'm going for. Gosh, I don't think I have room to not be disciplined. It's really hard to explain discipline because it's just the way of life. There is no other option. Like there isn't another way to live, and that's for all things that we do. We're very disciplined people, and everything that we do. So there isn't another explanation. You just do it. There isn't.
With everything that Megan has going on, and she's being modest, from being a mom, a wife that has to put up with me, a full-time student, a full-time nurse. Being structured in everything that she does, it's not an option. So if there was no structure, there would be complete chaos in our house. So because of that structure that she has built in her life, and also helps myself and the family sustain within the household, helps her keep that discipline that she has. She's tough, she's strong, she's one of the strongest people. I say people, not women, people, man or woman that I've ever met in my life.
Thanks.
You're welcome. The thing that makes us different from other gyms is the ownership, of course, man. We're very involved, and I say that lighthearted, but I really do think, and that's not tooting my own horn, I really do think that plays a big role. Because we make people feel welcomed, and you're not just a number here at the Iron Rack. I damn near know everybody's name that walks through the door.
You do know everybody.
People get amazed. They're like, dude, how do you do that?
Yeah,
I just honestly don't know. It's been a gift I've always had. When I worked construction, I could not see somebody for 6 months and then see them at another project down the road and remember their name, their family, what they had going on the last time I saw them. So having that ability and knowing who everybody is on a personal level really helps us stand out, because you're not just a number when you walk through the door. We don't have you scan your key card and then say, hey, have a great workout, and then nobody talks to you for the rest of the time that you're in here. So I think I know that plays a big role in what makes us different from other gyms. I don't have a certain client that I specialize in. Whenever I first started the gym, I did think that I was going to be working with dudes that wanted to work on their physique and get to the best shape of their lives. Meg talked about the discipline aspect. There's also, gosh, this is going to sound bad, but there's also egos involved with that, especially with middle-aged men that are in their 40s to 50s. Most of them have been doing things so long the way that they had, that when you suggest or say we're going to do things differently, there is a lot of hesitation and pushback towards that. So I do have clients from their mid-50s to late 60s that are in here just for general health. I do have a couple clients that are serious about their physiques and the way that they look, and next year in 2026, Megan and I are actually competing in the same show here locally, and we have 3 or 4 other members that are actually going to be training to do that show with us. So that's going to be really cool. The Iron Rack is going to go in, and we're going to have a team, and we'll be able to really showcase what we can do here at the Iron Rack.
Yeah. But that's not the bulk of our members.
It is not. It is a very small minority of the people that we work with.
Yeah.
And then I work with several female clients as well that are mid-20s to mid to late 30s that just want to look and feel better in their skin and be happy being mothers or working professionals. So we have an array of clients that we work with. The cool thing about us is that fitness is not a one size fits all. You can't come in and take a 40-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman or whatever and put the same program together and run them through everything. So everybody that comes to the door, their program is designed based on their fitness level, how many days a week they can come in and work out, what their actual true goals are. Is it just to be healthy? Is it to get stronger? Is it to work on your physique? So out of the 30 plus clients that I have, not one of them, for personal training, not one of them would you be able to open up their client program and have the same exact program, because it just doesn't work that way. So
I'll add a little bit to that. I will say when we started the gym and we started getting personal training clients, the ones that Kyle talks about the most and encourages both of us to really do what we do are actually our older clients. Our 60 plus year old group, we actually have quite a few of them, and they are changing the world. Like when they come to us and they're like, oh, my A1C is now under, their lab work is better than what it was. My blood pressure, I don't have to take these medications anymore. I don't have to take insulin anymore. I can go on walks with my grandkids and not feel out of breath. I can do the things that I've always wanted to do. Kyle is so inspired, and I am too, but when he talks about those clients, he like really lights up. Those are like his favorite stories, because it's impacting their life and the lives of their loved ones. These 60 plus year olds. I mean, we've got 80-year-olds men who are in like some of the best shape out of any member we have in the gym, like 80-year-olds that could, outwork a 20-year-old in here any time of the day.
That's true.
So it's really inspiring to see that. Yeah, age is just a number, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah. So it's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Owning a business, much less a gym at that, is very hard. We've only been in it 3 years, and it is mentally and physically difficult. And I say that in the most kind word, right? Anything that we're passionate about, it should be hard. We're not in this to make $1 million. No gym is going to bring in all the wealth, like it's not like that.
It's a passion.
It's a passion. And sometimes I get on to him. This is where my complimenting comes in, right? Sometimes,
I don't know, we'll see what you're about to say.
sometimes someone has to be hard-ass, and that's unfortunately me. I think because Kyle's heart is in it so much, which is great, sometimes he gets taken advantage of too. So I feel like where my compliment is best utilized is I do also have to keep him grounded in the sense that it is still a business. As much as we want to, give everybody free service and everybody free training and programs and everything at no cost, we unfortunately still have to pay the light bill, and we still have to pay the rent, and we still have to keep the water on and our equipment clean and and ready to go. And so I feel like that's where I'm best able to compliment him and the grounding part of our business.
You do a lot more than that.
Physically, yes, but mentally, I feel like that's a good support. Yeah. So just like Kyle, I also have had every membership in the country. I have been a travel nurse for many years. And also traveled around when Kyle was traveling for work. We would try to find locations near one another so we could all live together, travel together, all the things. So we took all those different gyms and experiences and we tried to bring them into one. So that's really a thing that sets us apart. The family concept that Kyle was mentioning. And then we recently, I would say in the last year, maybe a little more, we really added kind of like a faith component into our gym, that it also kind of adds the warmth, right? So some gyms are not warm and inviting, but I feel like from a Christian perspective, also it adds that warmth is a good word. The home feeling, we added that in. We've always had an understanding and a basis of our own faith, but we really dove deep and searched within ourselves and within our family here recently. And that took a big turn in our business and our relationship and our family, in the most positive and most impactful way. And then we brought that into the gym, and I feel like it just provided more of a home well culture. I don't know. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think that does help set us apart too, is that you can truly feel that whenever you come in here. Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm trying to, you expect to come in and get your butt whooped, that's for sure. When a new client comes in for a consultation, consultation is a little bit different from their training session. So we do a consultation for everybody that's interested, and we'll come in and we'll do your body fat assessment. We'll talk about or not just a body fat assessment, your body composition assessment. We'll find out what your weight is. In comparison to that weight, how much muscle mass do you have? What's your body fat percentage? What's your overall lean mass? How much fat mass you're carrying around and all that. Things that we need to really talk about nutrition and get something dialed in for you. In addition to that, we're going to talk about previous experience. How long have you been working out? How long has it been since you've worked out? What's your lifestyle like? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? Do you work full time? How many days a week can you come in? Are you looking at 45-minute, workout sessions on the days that you come in on your own? Are you going to work out on your own? Are you only going to work out when you're with the trainer? There's a lot of things that we talk about
medical
to make sure,
background, history,
to set you on in the path that is actually going to work for your lifestyle. Then from there, we will set up that first training session, and then when you come in for your first training session, dude, there's no tippy-toeing around it. It's time to work. This is the decision that you chose. So I let everybody know, hey, you're gonna be in pain when you leave, because you haven't moved your body in a long time. But we're going to go high reps. We're going to figure out what your volume is. We're going to figure out what you can and can't do, what's your limitations. So you're going to sweat, and then the next morning when you wake up, you're going to feel it, and you're going to know that you were in here. And I think that that's honestly the best way to really dive in and get people going. So that's the expectation. And then when you come in the next time, I've got at least the beginning stages of your program design laid out, and we're getting to work. It's go time at that point.
Yeah.
For an average member that's going to come in, and actually, I'm gonna fall back to one of our 70-year-old clients, Paula. So we talked with Paula about real nutrition, not putting you on a bodybuilding plan that is chicken and rice and broccoli.
Yeah.
But how you can actually look at your portion sizes, still enjoy the foods that you like, how to make good decisions when you go out to eat dinner with your family. And Paula lost 30 pounds within probably the first 7 to 9 months of her being here. 70-year-old lady went from 33% body fat, and within about 9 months is now down to about, well, she's been here longer than 9 months, but 9 months into her journey, went down to, I believe, around 23% body fat. For a 70-year-old woman, for anybody, that's phenomenal. To come in and work your butt off only 3 days a week, but also to take the nutrition component home and put it to work, and just start focusing on portion sizes and cutting out little small things here or there to get your calories to drop and be where they need to be to see those changes in your life that you want to. So I guess to answer the overall question, it really depends on the person. But if you're going to come in and you're going to do the work, minimum of 3 days a week, and get your nutrition on point, you can see legitimate changes, not only like external physical, but internal physiological as well, within 3 to 4 months. Easy. I tell people, short-term sacrifice for your long-term goals. Getting the goal is the hard part. Then once you get there, maintaining it gives you a lot more freedom and leeway. That's just my personal opinion.
And I mean, and then constant education and reinforcement, because it's so easy to fall back into an old pattern. So we offer a lot of that extra support as well, you know, to our, because we constantly are communicating, because it's hard to change something you might have been doing for 70 years. And so that constant reinforcement and education and giving different options, you know, hey, we've got Thanksgiving coming up, we have Christmas coming up, we have our 50th wedding anniversary, like what's something I can do to still participate in life. We still want our clients and us to do life, you know, but
you're exactly right. And that is a message that I do tell everybody.
Yes.
Like,
it's big for us.
It's life. Enjoy life.
Yes.
If you've been killing it in here and you have a family event going on, or you're going on vacation, go on vacation.
Yes,
enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Eat your food. You're not gonna like eat the food on vacation you want to.
Yeah.
We're here to enjoy life. So life's too short not to enjoy it. And that's a message that we try to push.
For sure.
Because a lot of people get down on themselves. Oh, I was bad this weekend.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you happy? Yeah. Well, then who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You did good. So anyway, you're right, love.
So my specialty in my nurse practitioner is mental health and wellness. So my nurse practitioner will specialize in psychiatric mental health and wellness. So I honestly have to practice what I preach. Balance is important in everything we do. Yes, I do a lot. I mean, I do a lot more than what I would really advocate for anybody to take on, but it's possible. I mean, I am able to do the things, and it's because of the discipline that I put forth, and keeping my mental health as strong as I can. That's not to say that I don't break down more frequently than I wished I did, but having a good support system is very helpful. But I do a lot of self-reflecting when I can. I do my journaling. I have a wonderful sleep hygiene process that I go through. You know, just that's really a big key takeaway, is trying to focus on my mental health, because my physical health is really there, right? I've already set myself up for that, so I'm not having to battle a physical health need and a mental health, so I try to keep the two of them balanced and strong, so that way it supports a foundation for me to keep doing what I need to do and balance everything. I'm very structured, I'm very time conscientious. You know, it requires sacrifice sometimes. I have to wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock every morning, and I try to go to bed by 9 o'clock every night, and that's just the routine I have, and it's my routine, and it works well for me. It's not suggested for everybody, but yeah.
She's being modest. I already said she's tough. Again, when we talk about a full-time student, a full-time nurse, a full-time mother, a full-time wife, plus helping me in the gym when she can, plus taking care of her physical health and trying to grow her body to be better than what she was last year. There's going to be sacrifice. You just got to make the time for it. And she has said this before in the past, and it sounds ruthless, but it's true. It's easy for us to throw the towel in life and say, oh, I don't have the time for it. BS, dude. If something's important to you, or you want to make a change, whatever that looks like, dude, there's going to be a sacrifice, and you're just going to have to suck it up, put one foot in front of the other, and keep going every day, even when the times are tough. Right. And that's what she does. She doesn't cry about it. We know we got full plates right now. We know in the long run it's going to pay off. But right now we're in a stage in our life where there's no option. It's just we're doing. Yeah. We're doing, so that way things get better.
Yeah.
The best first step, if you're ready to start your fitness journey, is to follow through, okay? Come to the gym, set an appointment up, but here's why I say the follow through is the most important, because at least within every 2-month period, I will get 3 or 4 people that actually go online, schedule a consultation, fill out our intake form, and say, yes, I am in a position in my life where I am ready to make this happen, and I want to make this happen. They set their appointment up, and then 2 days later, or the day of their appointment, I get a text. Something has came up at work. I'm gonna have to reschedule this. And then I never hear from them again. And I don't reach out to you. That's not my style. I'm not a salesman. If you say you want something and you're ready to make that step, then you need to make that step. I have your phone number in my database because you filled out your intake form, but I'm not gonna call you and follow up with you because you clearly aren't ready or something happened in your life. But don't let that, you know, there's opportunities in our lives where it may be just a glimpse, a shimmer of hope where you're like, I'm ready to do this. And if you lose out on that, or you, for one moment, don't just follow through and you hesitate on it, damn, it's gone. Now 3 months has gone by. Think about what you could have accomplished within that 3 months had you just followed through and went into the gym. Yeah. So that's it. Follow through, come in and talk to us. And if you make an appointment, whether it's with the Iron Rack or anybody else, go through with that appointment. Show up. You're not obligated to do anything when you go talk to these people. Are you going to be pushed into a sale? Yeah, that's what they're going to try to do. Again, we're not salesmen. You like my service and my product, cool. It speaks for itself. Yeah. But I'm not going to hound you because I got other shit to worry about.
It's true.
My advice for your mindset is have fun. Again, there's no gym intimidation in the Iron Rack. We have people from serious bodybuilders. We've had Olympian bodybuilders work out here. The majority of our population is, I would say, demographic of 30 years old to 70 years old. People that are working professionals, retired, that want a place where they can come in and just do the work and be healthier. So when you come into the Iron Rack, have the mindset that no matter what stage you're in, no matter what your goal is, that you're gonna come in and you're gonna have.
So advice for women coming into the Iron Rack is definitely not to be intimidated. I feel like at any given point there's actually more women in our gym sometimes.
I agree with you on that. Our morning rush hour is filled, so our 5 a.m. to about 10 a.m. the majority of what you're going to see in here is women.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool because it means that they feel comfortable. And I'm so sorry for cutting your question off.
That's okay, but it's true. It's true. Women here, I think that, you know, they see the name, the Iron Rack, right? Just alone, just the name is kind of like, oh, and I've had members before say, I was kind of intimidated just by the name. And I was like, well, it does kind of come across that way, but it's not to be intimidated because the women in here, we support each other, you know, and the men even that are here support us, all of us. So for women coming in, I would definitely say just open the door. That's it. It's all you're going to need. There is no sugarcoating that. It's all you need is just to open the door, and you're going to feel comfortable here.
So as a man, and John, I think that you would probably can relate to this. A woman makes a house a home, and Meg has made this gym, whether you're a man or a woman, feel like a home. It's masculine enough that men are like, cool, I'm in a gym. It's homey enough that women come in and they're not over-masculated and feel like it's cool to be here. Yeah. So
thank you.
you're welcome.
It was kind of the intent.